I cried again about something I thought I was healed from. Stick around and find out exactly what that is. Hello everyone, Damon Jones, Growth Coach for Christian Men. Recently I was at one of my groups that I attend as it pertains to sharing about my hurts, habits, and hang-ups. It's a group called Celebrate Recovery. At this particular group, on this particular night, I was sharing my testimony or my story as it pertains to the abandonment of my father. Normally when I get to this particular part, when it speaks about my father and I have a question for him, that question that I have for him is, I wanted to ask him that one question about why didn't he want me? So when I got to that part, I couldn't get it out. And when I say I couldn't get it out, it was a feeling of the Holy Spirit coming up on me, revealing that that area still needed healing. But I realized that if I hadn't been obedient and agreed to share my testimony, my story at this particular group that night, I would have missed out on the next level of healing that God wanted to do for me. So if you're watching this and there's some areas or an area in your life that you feel that you may need that healing, or you're not even aware of it, ask God to reveal the root cause of whatever you may be dealing with. Because I've found and I've realized that a lot of things where I'm looking in the physical, which we're not supposed to as it pertains to walking by faith and not by sight, but I would always look in the physical instead of thinking about the spiritual aspect of the healing that God is wanting to do with me. So long story short, with that night, there was something else that broke off with me. And now I have an even deeper freedom as it pertains to being able to speak more boldly, being able to be more transparent and more vulnerable for others, especially men, of course, to share the fact that it's an empowering process, because it helps us to be who we need to be for the people around us, helps us to be the men that God has called us to be. But of course, I had to realize in that moment that I've been walking this thing along, which is not what God intended. So be encouraged on this day. It's okay to cry. It's okay to share your emotions. Be selective, of course. Allow the Holy Spirit to guide you so that you will know exactly where you're in a safe place to be able to be in that position to sharpen each other so that you can grow, I can grow, and whoever you have in your circle of trust can grow together as well. Keep making your day, your life the best it can be, on purpose, with purpose, for His purpose.